And now it's time for a Fishing with Josh Oaks product showcase.
Hey gang, welcome back. I say welcome back. It's been a while. I've been on a hiatus. I think it's been about 13 years since we did anything with Fishing with Josh Oaks, but thinking about bringing it back. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Should I bring it back? Haven't done anything with the website or two meme videos, do a little bit here and there. But if you'd like to see some more action, just let me know. Put it in the comments. I think it would take a while. The reason I stopped doing that before was just the time commitment to it, and I really don't have the amount of time to do it full-fledged again. But maybe I could just dabble in it and just do it kind of like as a hobby. But today the reason I'm here is a company called GreenYi sent me a Wi-Fi backup camera right here, and it's pretty good. I want to talk to you about it a little bit. Maybe you might want to pick one up. I've got a 20-year-old truck, so my truck didn't come with the amenities of the modern day vehicles and with the backup cameras and stuff like that. So maybe you'll find yourself in that same boat as me. When I'm trailering down the highway or something, often I want to check on the boat, check on the trailer, make sure everything's okay. I can't tell you how many times I've always, almost from a paranoia standpoint, I'll be thinking about, did I tie it up right? Is anything going wrong with it? And the cool thing about this camera and this Wi-Fi camera here with, again, GreenYi Wi-Fi camera, is that you can check it at any time. It's not, you don't just have to be in reverse like you have to in a lot of the cars. I thought that was pretty cool about it. So if you find yourself in my situation, or maybe you got a different situation, maybe you want to have two backup, maybe your backup camera, that came with your car is one where, like a lot of them I've seen, as soon as you put it in reverse, that's the only time you really get to see it. But maybe you have something that you want to trailer. This camera is pretty affordable. I think last I checked it was like around $40 or so on Amazon. Rating was 3.7. I'd probably bump it up to around 4. It's got a few limitations. One being, and we've done a few tests with it, it's been pretty cool, the test. But one of the limitations I've noticed, I put on my truck, I had to move the Wi-Fi antenna out of the frame. It doesn't like metal, so I had to pull that a little bit out of the frame. And we'll show you some of the different things, and I'll just kind of show you how I hooked it up in my car or my truck here in a little bit. But yeah, if you find yourself needing a Wi-Fi camera, you could even use this thing for surveillance, really, because it has like a USB hookup, and I'll show you that when we unpacked it and stuff like that. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've liked it so far. I've had it for about a week now and had a chance to test it. With the distance where the truck, where I had to put it, the Wi-Fi signal is not 100%. It's like 80%. So I haven't really had any connection issues. The first day we tested it, we actually put it, I magnetized it in the back. We had some of these really powerful magnets, and I just put it on the back of the vehicle and then ran the cable inside underneath the hatch. It was a small SUV, and I actually plugged it into the USB connector there, and that worked really well and was spot on. And we actually had, it was one of the newer vehicles, so we could compare the camera and the footage from that one to the the one that was installed with the vehicle, the one that just came with it from the factory. And quality wise, the camera, it did really well. And I'll show you some live recordings. You can actually live record on this thing, stuff like that. So at any rate, if you need a backup camera, check this out. GreenYi wireless Wi-Fi backup camera. I think it's pretty good, especially if you have an older vehicle that didn't come with a camera, trailer in a boat. You want to be able to watch it at any time, not just when you're backing up, although that's really good too, because then you can see how to line up the hitch and stuff like that. But hey, take a look at it. It's on Amazon, and so far so good for me. So I just got the box open, and guys, I am super impressed. This thing comes with multiple ways to actually wire it up. Of course, there's the camera. There's even a pry tool. Some different clips for different ways to mount the camera. They even sent electrical tape. Come on. That's a great value. You can, if you're going to the store to buy electrical tape, you're going to at least spend $3 to $6 when you're taping everything up. And that's just a normal thing that you have to buy when you're wiring things up. Two different ways to actually supply power here, which I think is amazing. You have a USB port. So if you have an open USB port in your car, you could definitely wire it with that. Or you could even hardwire it. They sent 2 cables to do that. So I'm super excited and very impressed for the value here that you get with this so far. So the next thing that I'll need to do is wire it up and then see how it works. So guys, we went for a drive. It's here, it's in the middle of the night, 11 p.m. So it's dark out. But just to do this really quickly, I actually attached the camera to the back of the car with magnets just for a quick test run. And then there's a USB plug in the back. We just plugged that in there and then ran the cable out the back. This thing is, I mean, it's running like a champ. And for the value of this, I mean, if you have an older car that doesn't have a camera, or even a newer car, maybe you want to install an extra camera in a different location. Or, I mean, I even had the idea you could install this in your house somewhere if you wanted. Maybe the backyard or something to take if you had a swimming pool or something you need to keep an eye out on. Things are doing really nice. Now, it doesn't have any volume as far as like surveillance or something like that, but still, to see a little bit what's going on, this thing's amazing so far. And again, I'm going to install it in the car permanently in the near future, so that'll be in the next segment.